2015 Chrysler 300. And the Chrysler 300 is really the cornerstone of the Chrysler brand. It's got an amazing history dating all the way back to the 1955 Chrysler 300, which probably a lot of you know, 300 horsepower. It was a four-door sedan. It was America's sedan. So it has that great history. And then the 2005 model that was designed under Ralph Gilles, who's our head of design. When that car hit, people went wild. And they were calling it the baby Bentley. It was just this amazing thing because you didn't know. You didn't know if it was going to be popular or not. And I remember standing at the proving grounds when Ralph showed the car for the first time. And he's like, "What do you think? Are they going to like it?" I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, they'll like it," but I really didn't know it was so different for us. So that you saw that car on the road, and you really knew what it was. And then we did an updated version in 2011, which was a beautiful car, but a little more understated. So when they decided to do the refresh for 2015, they wanted to bring the boldness back to the car. That's why I need to go. There's a lot, they reworked a lot of the body work, just a little sculpturing here. But the grill is now 32% larger. Again, in your face. And they've done the floating Chrysler wing badge. That's part of the face of Chrysler now. You might notice it first on the Chrysler 200. Also the textured background of the grill. That's new for this one. And then the daytime running lights, they made them in the shape of a C for the Chrysler brand, a nod to the Chrysler brand. Also, the rear fascia is online as well. They did a little sculpturing back there as well. Under the hood, V6, as well as also the 8-speed automatic transmission is now standard, which again helps with reliability. I think it's 5 or 6% better than the 5-speed that we just that wasn't. All-wheel drive is available. This is actually the all-wheel drive version. So that is actually inside. So with this, the interior of this vehicle in the 2011 model, it was already really good, so they just wanted to kind of go in and refresh it. So they stayed with sort of a neutral, rich palette. They designed it, there's 4 different interiors that are designed after cities, like San Francisco, Detroit, New York, and I forget what the other one is, sorry. So it also has the rotary shifter. So have you used the rotary shifter yet? And you might look at it and think, that doesn't look anything like my shifter, but you get used to it really fast. And again, that frees up a lot of space in the interior, makes it look a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. I mean, heated, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, this car has everything. The 8.4-inch touchscreen where the Uconnect radio shows up is the largest in its segment. And it's got beautiful graphics, 3D navigation, anything you could possibly imagine, voice to text, it does everything. It's and you'll notice we tend to carry that through all the different vehicles. 80 safety and security features, so adaptive cruise control with stop, lane departure warning, all the state-of-the-art safety features are on this vehicle. The entry-level vehicle, they actually held over the price from the previous year, $31,395, so that was kind of a nice little thing. I think that's about it. There's more, but that's what my brain is remembering. So, that is for your. One of our systems will, if you, and I've experienced this, if something happens in front of you and you're playing with the radio or doing something else and you don't notice, it will, first of all, it will alert you with chimes, and then it'll flash on your driver information screen. And if you still don't pay attention, it'll brake. And if you're under 20 miles an hour, it'll stop you.
That's this car.
Yeah. Well, we had that on a number of our vehicles.
Okay.
I experienced it in our Jeep Cherokee. I'm like, oh my God, the first time it happened, I'm like, what? And it was really funny because somebody pulled out of the grocery store parking lot right in front of me. And the car's like on it. I'm like, whoa, that was handy.
Yeah.
It was nice. And the adaptive cruise control, adaptive cruise control plus. If you have your cruise control set, if you're going along the road and somebody in front of you stops, I mean, normally you can set it for how far away you want it to be from the car in front of you. But if somebody stops in front of you, it'll slow you down and it'll stop for 2 seconds, and then if the car continues on, it'll pick up right where you left the cruise control settings. So, I never knew how much I loved that stuff until the adaptive cruise control, where you're not constantly having to reset the cruise control. I'm spoiled. It's fun. But when it saved me in that grocery store parking lot.